And welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to both AC Milan and Internazionale, and the venue for the 2016 Champions League final.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Good run down the left-hand side. Cavani. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. First effort on goal.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oh, he's broken through. Shot a goal! With the ball through, it's Felipe. Throw in. Diego Costa. Willian! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Made certain that won't get through. Passes it through. Cavani. It's Cavani! He's got away with one there. Courtois turns it behind splendidly. Now he has a corner to deal with. Well, he's making his point pretty forcefully. I can imagine some fairly colourful language down there.
Well, to be honest, that's a rollicking that's well-deserved. The opposition were afforded way too much space then, and the keeper's letting them know, and I think he has every right to sound off there.
So what now? It is deadlocked. Costa. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Hazard. Plays it into the channel. Here it comes. So who's he picking out? Cavani with the delivery. And he's straight offside. Cahill. Mikel. Oscar. And it's Diego Costa. Seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Willian plays it over to the other flank. Hazard. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Hazard. Now it's Oscar. Looks like a good ball through. And he's cut it out. penetration to go with all this possession. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Aimed in towards the centre. Thiago Silva. Matic. Hazard. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Ball is over the line. Matic. Hazard. Matic. That's a throw. Hazard. Costa. Matic. Hazard. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Diego Costa. Diego Costa with the foul. Oscar. Costa. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, both teams seem to be playing the occasion and not the match. Nervousness has taken over when this game really needs some more composure, and hopefully the half-time team talks can sort it.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Now it's Cavani. Thiago Silva. Carrick. Offside, yes it is. Cahill, Mikel, Oscar, and it's Diego Costa. Looks to slip it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Costa! Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, from experience I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Willian gets it away. Mikel goes long and forward. Costa. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. 50 minutes played. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Cahill. Mikel. Willian. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Number 22.
Danilo. Cahill. Danilo. Throw in. Oscar with a long pass out wide. That'll be a corner. It's Costa! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Ball's out on the left now. Willian, Thiago Silva. Hazard brings the ball forward. Tries a through ball. Play for a throw. Forward it goes. Cavani. Thiago Silva. Matic. Diego Costa. Now it's Costa. Hazard. Now it's Costa. Diego Costa. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Substitution taking place.
Oh, he saved it!
There's a real confidence about them, and they look as though fitness levels and energy are still strong, but they have to maintain possession. They can't afford to lose it again.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Thiago Silva. And it's Yaya Toure. Are in dire need of a breakthrough, can they?
Look, they can still hope for one more chance, maybe two if they're lucky.
Played into the middle. That's not going to find its target. It's a loose ball. Carrick. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. He's off on a marauding run. Gets it, and now what? Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after they've put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Now the pass. That's the throw. Felipe.
I think they need to be more direct now and just start getting the ball forward.
Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. And he's through on goal. Oh, he's done it! Surely that's it! Absolute hysteria! A moment in history. It is their trophy.
Oh look, what a feeling that must be. They've taken their supporters on a roller coaster ride, but ultimately there's something even more satisfying when it's done in this fashion. To come from behind and leave it so late. Incredible. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Chan. So that's it. It is all over. The date in their history, the pinnacle of their existence, the greatest honour European football has to bestow, winners of the Champions League. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.